Today's review was requested by a longtime follower, friend, and fan of mine, Sully00700.
Hello everyone, my name is Adam Sullivan, also known as Sully00700, and welcome to this review.
Tie-ins to major products are a very tricky thing to do. We all know how gratuitous and in-your-face product placement can be, but media tie-ins to major franchises are a whole other story. Simply because they're specifically created to advertise something, like one big, long commercial. Whether it be movies like Mac and Me or video games like Sneak King, the biggest problem isn't the fact that they're adverts, it's because they're not very good ones. As movies or as games, they're not really entertaining and the general public can see right through it. While there are some hidden gems like The Wacky World of Ronald McDonald, there's also a bunch of really half-assed crap out there like Universal Studios Theme Park Adventures sitting in the wake.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
Today we're going to be looking at one of those rare exceptions that's actually decent. This is First in Main, an animated YouTube series created by Starbucks to advertise, well, what else? Let's look at the 3 different things that make content on YouTube good, and let's see how it stacks up in this series. First up is the plot. It takes place in a world inhabited by anthropomorphic animals living in a city and hanging out at the local Starbucks. From there, we get a bunch of the show's relatable humor. We'll touch on that a little bit later with the humor section. Personally, I have nothing wrong with the way they advertise Starbucks in this show. It's not really ham-fisted or really linger on too long. It takes place within the series in a perfectly fine way. Unlike stuff like Mac and Me. Am I right, Adam? Wiz, don't remind me. If you're going to have a series that's made to advertise, I think the best thing to do is have the series take place in that location you're trying to promote. So I can at least appreciate the show's honesty.
Grande no whip mocha cappuccino. I mean frappuccino. I mean, that is a cappuccino. Frap cap. I quit.
Second, let's look at the production. Not much to really say here, it's pretty good. I don't know if it's because the show's cast are a bunch of animals, but the animation really reminds me a lot of BoJack Horseman. The character designs look like something out of a kid's book with the simplistic facial expressions and movements.
What? You did this for me?
Uh-huh. Maybe a little for us, too. Okay, I'm fine. Just breathe.
When the baby arrives, can you come to the hospital with us?
If you're wondering what company made this, it's a place called Headgear Animation, who, surprise surprise, work on a lot of commercials and adverts for places like Subway, Pop-Tarts, Samuel Adams, Toyota, and the list goes on. There's a lot of really well-known voice actors in here like Kari Wahlgren, Tom Kenny, and Tress MacNeille. Also, and I really wish I was making this up, the guy who directed Surviving Christmas and an actress from Inappropriate Comedy did voices in this. I am not kidding. Damn it, kid, will you say something critical already? Okay, if I had to criticize anything, the animation is a little stiff. Not horrible, but it is stiff. I mean, I've seen Sir Billy. I know what bad animation looks like. Lastly, let's get to the humor. Is this show funny? There's not a lot of major laughs, but for the stuff that is funny, it's chuckle-worthy. Going into the show, I wasn't expecting anything that was going to make me really laugh, but for what it's worth, I did get a bunch of consistent chuckles. For a series of 1-minute videos, it is pretty fair in the level of comedy. The humor is meant to be relatable. When I say that, I mean real relatable comedy, not that kind of awful crap you see on Instagram.
Hungry, so I'm gonna eat 2 burgers, some pizza, fries, all that, hot dogs, sandwiches, whatever you got, just bring it all to me, alright?
The kind of situations that we get in this show are like being new at a job.
See, first week, everyone makes a mistake.
Oh, I might have left the back sink running and put the whipped cream chargers in wrong.
Not knowing how to finish a written essay.
Hey, what's the matter?
I'm trying to write my college application essay. What have you done to better the lives of others? I got nothing.
New Year's resolutions.
And our resolution is to stop stressing out about what we're gonna name our little bundle of joy. Oh, Joy! That's it, Joy! We finally have the name!
Yeah!
Congrats! His mother is Joy. That's not the name.
But probably the best video from this series is the episode called Defending Our Starbucks. All I'm going to say is this hipster flamingo claims that his Starbucks on the other side of town is better. The main characters get defensive and go to check out that said Starbucks, and when they get there...
Guys, come on over. This place is amazing. One Whistler's Mocha, please. Make that, 20.
My final verdict on First in Main is... it's alright. Easily the best thing I like about the show is the production, with good animation, designs, and voice acting. The humor is hit or miss and may not be for everybody, but I personally didn't mind it. And you know what? For an advertisement, the product placement of Starbucks is less ham-fisted than something you'd see in an Adam Sandler movie. And I'm not talking a good Sandler movie, I mean like Jack and Jill level of bad. So far, the series is only 8 videos, it's all on YouTube for free, and each episode's about a minute long, so if you're curious, I'd say at least give it a shot. I'm the Media Wiz, because one art form wasn't enough.